A young archer dedicated himself completely to mastering his craft, practicing every day with discipline and intensity. Yet no matter how much effort he put in, his arrows consistently missed the center of the target. Frustrated and confused, he went to a master and said, "I train more than anyone I know. I focus, I repeat, I put in the effort, and yet I still fail to hit the mark." The master watched him carefully as he drew the bow, released the arrow, and missed again. After a long pause, he said something unexpected. "You are aiming at two targets." The archer frowned. "There is only one target," he replied. The master shook his head slowly. "No," he said. "You are aiming at the target and at success. You are thinking about hitting, about proving yourself, about whether you will succeed, and all of that divides your attention." Most people don't realize they are doing the same thing. They are not just working. They are thinking about the results while they work. They are thinking about what people will say, whether it will succeed, whether it will fail, whether it will be worth it. And because of that, their attention is split. Focus is not just about concentration. It is about direction. And when your attention is divided between action and outcome, your execution weakens. You can try harder. You can put in more hours. You can increase effort. But if your attention is not aligned, the results will not improve. This is why many people feel stuck, not because they lack effort, but because their effort is not fully directed. The brain naturally wants results. It wants success, validation, confirmation, but focusing on results too early creates pressure, and pressure creates tension. Tension disrupts performance. It interferes with movement, thinking, and decision-making. This is why someone who performs well alone can struggle under pressure. Nothing changed externally. Only their attention did. Instead of focusing on the task, they started focusing on the outcome. And that shift is enough to reduce performance. Now here is the key shift. Remove the second target. Focus only on the action, not the result, not the outcome, not the judgment, just the process. When you do that, something changes immediately. Your movements become smoother. Your thinking becomes clearer. Your execution becomes more precise. Because all your energy is now directed in one place, and that is where high performance comes from. This applies to everything: work, learning, creating, building. If you are constantly thinking about results while working, you are dividing your attention. If you focus only on the work itself, your output improves naturally. There is a paradox here. The less you chase the result, the more likely you are to achieve it, because your execution improves. Now think about how this applies to your life. How often do you hesitate because you are thinking about the outcome? How often do you delay because you are thinking about success or failure? How often do you interrupt your own progress because your attention shifts away from the task? This is not a lack of discipline. It is a lack of focus alignment. Once you understand that, everything becomes simpler. You don't need more effort. You need clearer attention. So the next time you work on something important, try this. Remove the second target. Do the work for the sake of doing it well, not for the result. And you will notice something. Your performance improves. Your thinking simplifies. Your results follow. Because focus, when undivided, is powerful. Subscribe and like for more.